still waiting to go. Takes forever for it to find the live session. There's got to be an easier way to do this. Let's see. Oh, here it is. All I had to do is go there. Let's see. Is this it? Yeah. Oh, this it? Let's get the volume. Take a. Oh, I never did it like this before. Trying to get a sound check. Is this playing? Oh. Been live for a minute. I don't hear anything. Test 1, 2. Is it off? I'm still waiting. Okay. Pause. Play. That's on pause. There we go. I apologize for that. I'm still learning how to work all this stuff. First thing I do is go in my chat room and give myself a chat room, and then I always get. Well, I can't get myself a thumbs up from here. I see I'm in I'm within the thingy. I'm within the. I can't get myself a thumbs up from in here. Streaming settings. I want to go on my phone and give myself a thumbs up. I was not feeling too good this morning, and I didn't think I was going to be able to do a session or anything. But it's amazing. I just sat here. We're getting a lot of stuff done. I've been here since 8 o'clock or so, and haven't moved around. I got some things done. Washed some, dried some clothes. I got some food cooking on. I got a breakfast cooking, and I got my breakfast right here in front of me. I'm going to start learning a little ScreenFlow action. Chat room. Let me see. Trying to find my Trying to find myself. Oh, there it is. The live right there. Okay. I'm going to be watching this. Can I give myself a thumbs up from here? Hold on. Yeah, give myself a thumbs up. I still got 299 subscribers. I wonder who's going to break the 300. Whoever breaks the 300, whoever is the 300 subscribers should leave something in the chat room. It says excellent. Streaming is excellent. And I'm going to go ahead and watch these videos to see. Hope you don't mind. I can do it like I'm doing a reaction. Oh, it's coming out the speaker. I still got my Bluetooth on in the bedroom there. Turn my Bluetooth off. I can hear myself. Hear myself in the bedroom there. Okay, but let's start here. I want to start learning how to
do it in Awana. I see a lot of paralysis analysis when people actually want to get videos out in Awana. Don't be worried. Everyone makes mistakes. All you can do is just trim them out. That's why the edit is so important. And I did this just by clicking on this little magnifying glass here, drilling into the actual point I wanted, and then actually just clicking T and then just deleting a chunk. So that's all I did. So I've got quite a clean.
Ooh. I'm gonna turn my space heater up just a little bit. TMI.
So that's how I start, and then I go on to actually how to use this. So it's kind of meta, but this is what I would say in the raw video. So I was anticipating something happening here. You click into the actual frame itself and then click on video, click action, and then what you want to do is click and drag the video to wherever you want to actually see it. So if you wanted it at top right, bottom right, top left, just make sure you end up with it in the position that you want, and then you can actually see how that goes. So okay, so you can then zoom into that and you can adjust the actual length of that transition just by pulling out this slider here, or you can actually move the whole thing just to make sure that it is in the right time frame that you want. So I think that's a bit early. So when you say this, yep, so that's fine for me. And then if you wanted that in a different place, you can just click and drag it. Then if I zoom out again, I wanted to go to the next section. If you were coming out to here, and then if you wanted to put some graphics on your actual okay, so what you do there is just click up to the little text, and then text and titles, I would just click text, and then again it just pops up on the top. Anything on top will show first. So what I would say here is whatever you're trying to get them to take action with or promote, or whatever message or reinforcement that you want to give.
Oh.
So I would say get access to my free guide, something like that. You will see obviously the final version when I actually click submit onto this, and you can play around with this. So you can have like if you right click onto it, you can have a starting transition, you can have an ending transition. I like to put these in so it fades in, fades out. And then here you can actually see fade transition. Guys,
I'm going to go back.
So that's how I start, and then I go on to actually how to use this. So it's kind of meta, but frame itself, and then click anticipating something happening here. You click into the actual frame itself and then click on video, click action, and then what you want to do is click and drag the video to wherever you want to actually see it. So if you wanted it at top right, bottom right, top left, just make sure you end up with it in the position that you want, and then you can actually see how that goes. So okay, so you can then zoom into that and you can adjust the actual. You can just make sure you actually want to do frame itself, and then click on video happening here. You click into the actual frame itself and then click on video, click action, and then what you want to do is click and drag the video to wherever you want to actually see it. So if you wanted it at top right, bottom right, top left, just make sure you end up with it in the position that you want, and then you can actually see how that goes. So okay, so you can then zoom into that and you can adjust the actual length of that transition just by pulling out this slider here, or you can actually move the whole thing just to make sure that it is in the right time frame that you want. So I think that's
now
a bit
I can
early.
go in and
so when you say
mess
this,
with some of this stuff.
Yep, so that's fine for me. And then if you wanted that in a different place, just
wait, look, this
just
one's
click and
purple.
drag it. Then
Wait
if I zoom out again, I wanted to go to the next section.
See, this one's
so I think that's a bit early. Is in the right time frame that you want.
And then after you unclick it, it turns purple.
So I think that's a bit early. So when you want.
See how this is yellow? I mean, it's purple. If I back up, when it's highlighted, it's yellow. That always confused me. And how long you make this thing right here confused me too. But I'm gonna watch more than one video.
Just to make sure that it is in the right time frame that you want. So I think that's a bit early. So when you say this,
I did this a couple of years ago.
And then if you wanted that in a different place, you can just click and drag it. Then if I zoom out again, I wanted to go to the next section. If you were coming out to here, and then if you wanted to put some graphics on your actual
I know how to do graphics, I think, but I'm gonna watch it anyway.
Okay, so what you do there is just click up to the little text, and then text and titles, I would just click text, and then again, it just pops up on the top. Anything on top will show first. So what I would say here is whatever you're trying to get them to take action with or promote, or whatever message or reinforcement that you want to give. So I would say, get access to my free guide, something like that. You will see obviously the final version when I actually click submit onto this.
Yeah,
you
I
can
did
play
this
around
last
with this. So you can have like if you right click onto it, you can have a starting transition, you can have an ending transition. I like to put these in so it fades in and fades out.
Oh, wait a minute. I never
and then here
saw
you can
that.
actually see
I was guessing.
transition.
I put all my
like to put these
transitions
in
the
so
same.
it fades in and fades out. Ending, if you right click onto it, you can have a starting transition, you can have
Right click.
an ending transition. I like to put these in so it fades in. So you can have like if you write this, and you can play around with this. So you can have like if you right click onto it, you can have a starting transition, you can have an ending transition. I like to put these in so it fades. Starting transition.
Oh, it's
So
two
you
one.
can have
One
like
starting, one
if you
ending.
right click onto it, you can have a starting
see.
transition, you can have like if you right click onto it, you can have a starting
Starting and ending. It
transition,
has
you
both.
can
That's
have,
what I've been using.
an ending transition. I like to put these in so it fades in and fades out.
Titles.
And then here you can actually see.
I still haven't ate my banana. It's still here from this morning.
So that's all
I
you're going to
even
do. You can play around with
I even
these.
put
You
the
can,
banana
you can
back
make
in
it
the,
bold. You can change around
the
the
next
actual
day,
size or the color. I think I
That's
have
my
a
last
couple of
banana.
lines
I
in
think I
mind.
saved
So
it for tomorrow.
I have the title and then where to go to get it, or a little bit more information about it. It is semi-transparent, which is quite nice, so you can actually see through it as well. So you can have a play around with whatever this looks like for you, and then it will actually fade out again once you've actually finished talking about it. So that's pretty much it, how to actually use changing the actual footage from your camera. If you wanted to play around with the voice, you can actually click here, change the volume of the voice.
Boy,
I
he's
usually just
quick
bang mine
and
all the way up to 109%,
straight to the
but it all
point,
depends
yeah.
what your intake is like. And any lighting as well, so if
Boy,
you
he
wanted to
does
play
it.
around with any
That's
of the
simple way. That get you started. That's for sure. Let's see. Circle face cam. This is what I want. I see everybody.
Hey, it's
uses it.
Aurelius. Hope you're doing well. Many of you have asked me, how do I make my videos and how do I ScreenFlow? Now, the caveat here is that I've been using
jumping-
ScreenFlow for many years, which is why
I'm
I just
jumping
stick.
to the chase.
I've
Let
got
me go
a
down and
camera
see if
sitting
he's
on my
got a-
monopod or tripod right there.
He's
and
got
then
the,
at the same time, I run ScreenFlow on my computer. And then once I've finished recording, I just simply
Equipment.
sync the two pieces of videos in
There we go.
head. All right, after you've installed ScreenFlow, you can start ScreenFlow by looking at the top bar and you can start recording. I'm currently recording, so I don't want to stop this so I can show you how it works. But when you're not recording, you'll see start recording and then you'll get a timer for like about 5. Let's sync it up in ScreenFlow. All right, so here we are in ScreenFlow. The first thing you will see is the actual screen recording. Below that is the main timeline, which we will clip and edit, cut out,
I don't never see
and
no
only
timeline.
use what we need. All right, so I won't
I
go
guess
through
you
every
don't get
single
the
tool
timeline
that
for the free
ScreenFlow
version.
offers, but I do want to show you how to make that little bubble effect talking head. So let's get to that. What I usually do is just zoom in so I can see clearly what I need. And now I'm going to just throw in my earphones right here so I can actually hear what I'm saying. All right, so let's listen to what this part is. I only need the last part since I've got mine right here. And now you can sync it. There's no actual way at the moment pressing delete button. And I'll just move this little clip all the
I
way
don't think
to the
this is
start.
a video for me. That's one not very ScreenFlow. I'm just gonna go with the next one here. Next one.
This video is going to be a little bit different than anything. There's the timeline. This is a video that I've been there. All right, let's hop into my screen so I can show you ScreenFlow. This is what ScreenFlow looks like. To get the files in here, you can either record them in ScreenFlow directly on your computer. I've made a copy of it, so I'll edit the one that.
I can see I don't.
And notice the nice time.
I
You
can
can,
see
however,
this is
do
not the one I want
multiple
neither.
freehand callouts at the same time. I'll show you how to do that.
I should have
Skip.
went ahead and found the ones I wanted to watch before I came live.
ScreenFlow 10, it's here. Increased performance, cameras, multiple screens, multiple and stuff to these titles to
I'm
create
not
something like
buying
that. You're to upgrade for the future. You may have to play around with your recording because you know that sound is going to come through in the.
Well, I should have read it before I opened it here. I saw that 10 and thought it was 10. It was a 10 tutorial 9 months ago.
Welcome, Mike McMillan here, and you can zoom in and out. on your
Okay. Let me see what he has. Does he
All right.
have everything in
Well,
the timeline?
I just
Let me see.
opened up this ScreenFlow document. It's a
Oh, good.
brand
No,
new,
this
a
was
blank
this.
document
Oh,
right
this
here.
is good. This
And
is.
the first thing that I'll
I can
do
jump
is
around.
come in here. I'm going to move this over just a little bit. And remember I said I had a folder where I kept all of the things that I might want to end up using in this video. Now, I probably won't use all of these, and I may add some to it later, but at least they're all in one place for now. It makes it easier to find everything. So, to begin with, I'm going to come up here, and there's a video clip right here. I'm going to do a couple things with it.
I'm just going
First,
to try.
you
I'm
can
just going to jump
zoom
ahead.
in and out on your timeline, and we'll
Already
make this
know how to do
bigger,
that.
something like this, so that it shows up, be easier for you to see. Okay? Now, once you do that, again, up on top, if I grab this black bar right here, I can squeeze this down, and I don't need to
I'm gonna
let it
jump
now,
ahead.
the next thing is, let's talk about cutting and pasting, okay? And if you have, for example, in this clip, let me move my scrubber bar back here. There I am. I haven't edited this at all. I just shot this. I don't even know what it is, some time ago. And I'm sitting at my desk, and I'm just trying to get ready. I close my eyes, clap my hands a couple times. I'll tell you later why I did that. You won't have to do that, but the way
That's
I
for the sync.
record, it's useful. So I come in, and then right about here, I'm still just goofing around, and right about here is where I start talking, okay, right there. So what I'll do is highlight this clip, and on a Mac, all you have to do is hit the letter T.
I know how
And
to
if you
do
hit the
that.
letter
Oh,
T, that makes a cut. Wherever your scrubber bar is, that makes a cut. And you can see
Already,
that I've
this
cut
one
my
is not
screen.
more advanced. I just want to know how to move around and.
In this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to take your ScreenFlow record.
All of little plus button over here,
Okay.
we can create a video filter. So let's
I've been
come
there,
down,
done
thinking,
that.
or I'm taking a breath or a pause or something. So you can see all these peaks and valleys go and everything. Now I've moved over to the screen recording project that I'm noise. So moving to the motion tab over here, the motion tab enables you to control the motion of your media. It's similar to the actions that you can
Yeah.
add to your video, but
I
it's
bet you-
just a little bit different. And this is
I
another.
bet you I probably don't even have that feature in my ScreenFlow because I got the free one. Oh, I need to shoot some footage first before I can even go in here and edit. I'm gonna let this record while we're doing this so I can have some footage. I got mine on 1 second, and I feel yeah, I'm recording now, and I'm gonna let her go ahead and talk.
Thing that you'll have to play with a little bit. So if you hit that action button, come down to effect, make sure that's selected, and you'll have a drop down here where you can choose something. So if we choose pulse, for example, let's see what that looks like. On the screen, it's going to record the mouse movements, the clicks, and the audio and everything.
still have
Now, I've moved over to the screen recording project that I'm currently working on in order to show you the next pane. So the screen recording properties pane over here, there's a lot that you can do to enhance the experience of the person who's going to be watching your video, specifically when it comes to the mouse pointer. So you can see down here near the timeline in the canvas, my mouse pointer is there and it's super, super small, super tiny. I can make it go away completely if I wanted to, and then that mouse pointer is not going to show up in my screen recording at all. But for the tutorials that I create, it's really helpful to be able to see where I'm clicking. So I always have the mouse pointer there. So you could make it 500%, but you can work with it and see what might work with you. So I'm going to make it just a little bit bigger here, and then you can also add a click effect. So you can either do a radar effect. Right up here, you can see I have the mouse click here. Let's see what happens with the radar effect. So you can change the size of the radar effect. You can change the color that it is giving off. So by default, it's going to be on red.
Okay.
And then you can
I just recorded something. I'm going to just use this for to go in and see if what I don't have and do have. Let's see. Let me see. I don't know if I have all those effects, all that stuff she's talking about. I'm going to back up so I can see.
also change the duration. So you would want to do this in situations where you also change the radar effect. What happens
Okay.
with the here? You can see I have the mouse click here. Let's see what happens with the radar effect.
Let me look and see if I have. Let me see. I see action. I'm down here looking. I see action is all I see. Add action. Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna try something. Action. Oh, that's all I have is action. I don't have all those things she has. I don't have presets or anything. Position, X, Y. No, I just have action. I don't have all of the stuff she has for free. I don't have that. So maybe I should go back and put the free version. ScreenFlow. Free version. Demo. Let me see if I can get somebody to show me how the demo works. No. Guess not. It's just, guess ain't nobody cheap but me. Huh. Let's go with the first one. My computer workflow. Is this where the same lady? Yeah.
Follow me here for more video creation tips just like this one. But if you're creating screen recording videos to build your thriving channel and your thriving online business, my best YouTube audience growth tip is coming up. But let's finish this off. I want the screen recording on the screen, but I don't want the audio that I recorded. So I'm just going to trim that out.
I don't have
But
the.
then I also
don't have that
do
feature neither.
want the audio.
I don't have that feature for audio. I don't have that single audio, a separate audio track. I don't have that for free. I need to type in editing video effects. I'm gonna change this to editing features, beginner. Editing this is like the same thing. Yeah, it's the same 10 trips for beginners. Let me see. Did I hear him already?
I've been using ScreenFlow for years to record bar. 2. Press T to make cuts. Put your cursor over the point you want to make problem.
Okay.
press L to double your playback speed. If you press L again, it will double it again and again. To stop, press the space bar to fast
this is the
forward.
one I
Reviewing your video in real time can get tedious
Hold
and I
on.
love it. After all this time, I picked up many tricks to help me do it.
He
1.
jumped
Press
to the
L to
chase.
fast forward.
Oh, I need to get situated so I can listen to this one. Oh my, it's a shame that I probably need to see if I can go get well, you know what, I just need to discipline myself because here we are again. I did this years ago too, around my birthday too, where I would sit at the computer I've been here, dog, I think I must have been here for more than 8 hours already. Because it's 4 o'clock, and I know I got on the computer before around 8, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least 7 hours I've been here and haven't eaten a thing. It's too late for me to eat my banana. I'm going to save that for tomorrow. But I got this juice here. I'm not mad. I'm just thankful that, you know, I had a problem with bipolar and depression and anxiety and all of that stuff. I didn't feel like sitting here today, but here I've been here. Thank God, give God the praises. I've been here for 7 hours in this chair. That's why I was telling people it's important to you need to have a comfortable gaming chair to be able to put your feet up. Actually, you should be able to fall asleep. You should be able to fall asleep in your chair. That way, if you can fall asleep in your chair, you know you can sit there for hours. But it's amazing. I'm just thankful that I was able to sit here today and not just lay. Yesterday I laid in bed all day. Not in bed. I laid on the top of the bed. I got out and put my clothes on, but I was trying to rest and I couldn't. I just had a lousy day trying to rest myself. You know, being active is healthy. You know, I've been there where I've stayed in bed for months at a time. Get up, go to the bathroom, get right back, or lay. I've been in a reclined position for months, being suffering bipolar or whatever you call this stuff. But it's good to know. If I had known this when I was small, when I was growing up, it would have helped. They tried to give me a bunch of medicine, but all it did is make me feel numb. Actually, I would pinch myself and couldn't even feel it. I threw all that medicine away. I also threw away the medicine the doctor gave me. I haven't been taking that stuff for at least since the pandemic and a couple of 5 years before that. I really slowed down. I was only taking it once a week. This stuff is really strong. I hate it because look, I'm off a subject here. I'm supposed to be learning this. But I read the effects. The side effects would kill you before for the illness would. Well, let's get busy.
Reviewing your video in real time can get tedious for longer clips. No problem. Press L to double your playback speed. If you press L again, it will double it again and again. To stop, press the space bar. 2. Press T to make cuts. Put your cursor over the point you want to make a cut and press the letter T to make a cut on the selected clip. If you don't select any clip, it will cut across all your clips. This is by far the most useful shortcut and the one you'll use all the time. T T T T T T T. Oh yeah. 3. Delete gaps between clips. After making a cut, you'll usually want to delete some unwanted footage. You can either select and drag all the following clips, which may be difficult if you have many. The simpler option is to select the gaps, right-click, and select Close Gaps. Or click and hold the Shift key and drag your cursor over the gap and press Command-Delete to delete the gap.
Whoa,
4. Create a gap if you have many. The one you'll use all the cut. Again, it will double it again and again. To stop, press the space bar. 2. Press T to make cuts. Put your cursor over the point you want to make a cut and press the letter T to make a cut on the selected clip. If you don't select any clip, it will cut across all your clips. This is by far the most useful shortcut and the one you'll use all the time. T T T T T T T. Oh yeah. 3. Delete gaps between clips. After making a cut, you'll usually want to delete some unwanted footage. You can either select and drag all the following clips, which may be difficult if you have many. The simpler option is to select the gaps, right-click and select Close Gaps.
Whoa.
Or click and hold the Shift key and drag your cursor over the gap and press Command.
Let me see if I have that ability to do this in ScreenFlow. I need to go take that alarm off my motorcycle. I took the cover off and it got rained on. I should go down and wipe it out. Let's see, Command T. Command T. Where's the T at on the thing? That's not it. A T, just T? Oh, just T. No Command T. I'm gonna slide this over and see. Now, what did he say? Oh, look at there. Let me see if I can do a whole bunch of them. Oh, okay. And what was that he said? I gotta go back up here and listen to
Delete to delete the gap. Drag your cursor and
Delete.
select Close Gaps. Or click
oh.
and hold the Shift key and drag your cursor over the gap and press Command Delete to delete the gap.
Okay. Command. Oh, I gotta be in ScreenFlow. Shoot, gotta do that again. Gotta do that again. Let me see if I can Command Shift all the way down to the bottom. Nope. Command Delete. Oh, that was it. Okay. Let's go back up here. Listen to this dude. He getting some. He's covering some ground though.
Gap. 4. Create a gap between clips. The easiest way to insert a gap between clips is to drag the little red tab at the bottom of the playhead indicator to the right. 5. Resize apps to...
I don't think I have that feature neither. There, yes I do. I do. Yeah. Back up top.
to fit in Canvas. Let's say you want to record your browser. Most people will record their entire screen, but when they try to edit the video, the recorded video will not fit nicely inside their canvas. In Chrome, you can install a plugin called Window Resizer to resize your browser so it fits in your canvas. I usually choose 2080 by 720. Now in ScreenFlow, you can zoom and adjust your video so the browser fills in the entire canvas. If you're recording other apps, you can adjust the app window until it has the same size of your browser, and then it will also fit perfectly inside your canvas. 6. Copy properties across multiple clips. This tip will save you a ton of time. Once you have made a clip fit nicely inside your canvas, you will have to do the same for all new clips. Instead, you can select your clip, press Command C, then select all the clips you want to look the same, and press Option Command I to copy the same video properties across multiple clips. This is also super useful to make all your web the same for all new clips. Instead, you can select your clip, press Command C, then select all the clips you want to look the same, and press Option Command I to copy the same video properties across multiple clips.
Whoa, go, whoa. Option Command I. Let me see. I'm gonna try something. Select this. I'm gonna put a bunch of cuts here. Yes. T. Where's that T? Okay. Let me see. I forgot. I'm gonna go back and see what he was talking about and see if I can do. Oh, I know. Now, if I wanted to put this, I want to I'm going to put something on here. Drop screen and let's see. I don't even know what to put on here. Action. Okay, let's see. I don't even see what I want. Add transition. Oh, it was already there, wasn't it? Let me see. Add start and ending. Okay, now if I wanted to do this, I would copy. If I wanted to do this to everything, let's see. I don't even know how to inspection, copy, click, right click. Okay, copy. Where's the thing for copy? This is over my head, but I'm learning though. I don't even know what I want to do. That's probably why I don't know what I want to do. Let's go back up here. He's got all I want to do is know how to move the windows around.
This is also super useful to make all your webcam clips look the same. Let's say I want all my webcam clips to be positioned in the same location and appear as a circle. Copy the good one and use Option Command I to make all of them look the same. It's magical. 7. Hide your face but keep the audio. Sometimes you may want to hide your face but keep your voice, like this. I'm here. I'm gone. But you still can hear what I'm saying. If you simply delete a chunk of your webcam layer, you will also lose the voice. The trick is to right-click and select Detach Audio, so the audio becomes its separate track. Now you can delete your webcam layer without losing the audio. 8. Remove.
Wait a minute. You can detach audio. I thought I didn't have the audio track, but you can make your own audio track. Let me find which one. Where's the audio? You gotta look close to see where it. No, I don't have to do that. I can just let it play.
And then that mouse pointer's not going to show up
Find out where
in my
it is.
screen recording at all. But for the tutorials that I create, it's really helpful to be able to see where I'm clicking. So I always have the mouse pointer there.
Where's the audio?
So you can make it 500%,
Oh, I have to have it on
but
audio?
you can work with it and see what might work with you. So I'm going to make it just a little bit
there.
bigger here. And then you can also add a click effect.
Not there.
So you can either do a radar effect right up here. You can see
None of these
I
got
have
audio
the
on it?
mouse click here. Let's see what happens with the radar effect.
Oh, I'm way up here. No wonder. I should be back here.
Example, let's see what that looks like on the screen. It's going to record the mouse
There.
movements.
The audio is right here.
And the audio.
Now let me see something. I'll raise this up. I'll move all of this down one whole level, just to see if I can unattach audio. Detach audio. And there it is, right there. That's what I was doing when I was playing the piano. When I was doing pianos, I would detach audio that way, then I could fatten up the audio. From here, I can take this, I can highlight it, and then I can go to smooth. See how big it's got? Whoa. I learned something else. Yeah, I used to do this with my piano. And then you can, I can also presence effect, remove background if I'm using a microphone. But if I'm recording directly to my piano, I don't do that. I want to keep that piano if I'm not using a microphone. But when I'm going to be doing piano covers, I'm not going to use a microphone. I'm just going to record piano. Whoa, that's fat right there, ain't it? Okay, let's go back. I'm great too. I'm smelling my food cooking, boy. I'm hungry. I haven't even eaten my muffin first. I mean my coffee cake.
Background noise. If you have some slight background noise like a fan, AC, or fridge, you can use the Remove Background Noise setting to remove it. This is an audio clip with background noise of a fan. This is a test to remove
already know that.
9. Animate callouts. Let's say we want to draw attention to the button that says enroll for free. We go to the callout tab and then
Call
select the click action. We can turn the opacity all the way down. Then select freehand, create a rectangle around the button, and now we can zoom it up.
Whoa.
And now we can play it back, and it goes big and small. That's very abrupt. So the trick is to select the callout and then go to build and add a 0.3 second build and 0.3 second build out, and then when we play
Let me see if we can do a call out here. Let me see. Call out. Oh, I got the feature too. I didn't think they was gonna give me this one for free. Build. Oh, I haven't even selected anything yet. Let's see. Let me see. Call out. And how do you use it? Scale to fit. Call out. Scale to fit. Look, lock. I don't think this is. I wasn't paying attention. I'm tired too. I don't think. Go back and listen to one more again.
it back, the callout transition is a lot smoother. 10. Speed up slow stuff. And go to build. Create a rectangle around the button.
Oh, okay.
Then select.
Okay, wait a minute. I can highlight. It's not letting me. It's not letting me do anything. Probably because I don't know what I'm doing. Huh? I don't have a mouse. I don't have a hand like him. I have a pointer. Well, you know what? Is this call out? Let's see what's this circle thing. I have to use my mouse. I'm using my trackpad. But you know what? I'm just going to watch a couple of these videos. Actually, I want to do this for the rest of the month. Do my screen flows for the rest of the month. The rest of the stuff, I think I can guess. I can guess this on my own. Yeah, most of this stuff I can guess. I have a pretty good idea of I can make this fit to the. See, this is not my mouse pad. My mouse is charging actually. I haven't had this mouse go dead in a long time. It's Logic. It's charged enough. I'm gonna bring it back down here. Can't get much done with this trackpad. Trying to see if I can highlight something. No, it just says fit to. Right click, it just says fit to the screen. You know what? I'm grabbing the wrong stuff, I know. You want to. It has to be on the screen. Let's see. Nope. Well, you know, like I said, I'm learning. Let's see. Oh, I got the wrong one. Let's see. Mouse cursor. None of this stuff is. Let's see. Mouse cursor. Highlight. I haven't even selected anything. I don't know how. It doesn't give me the option. Maybe because I don't have this in my the free version. Well, let me see if I want to try something here with this. Where's the cursor here? Where's the cursor? I want to try something. Right here. Additional and actions clips enabled to the mode video screen. I know I can get this for free, can I? Let's see. Adding an action to the clip enables you to modify. Yeah, that's what I want to do. There it is, right there. Now I'm going to drag this. I'm just going to fool around. I'm going to make this. Can I make this bigger? Yeah. Now let's see. This one. What's this? The iPad, right? Yeah. I want to try something. Now with the iPad. Okay, let me see.
Looks like on your screen, it's going to record the mouse movements, the clicks, and the audio. And
I think I must still have
now, I moved over to the screen recording project that I'm currently working on in order to show you the next pane. So the screen recording properties pane over here, there's a lot that you can do to enhance the experience of the person who's going to be watching your video.
I'm going to experiment with this myself. I'll just take action and move stuff around, and just like I said, all this, I got a whole bunch of cameras, a whole bunch of screens. Turn this down.
The clicks and the audio. And
I think I must still have
now, I moved over to the screen recording project that I'm currently working on in order to show you the next pane. So this.
I turned the volume all the way down. Yeah, this is what I want to be able to do, move the stuff around. It moves it in place. And then here comes the mouse, the thing. Yeah, I'm just going to experiment with it and just move a whole bunch of stuff around until I can figure out exactly what I'm doing. All I want to be able to do, and plus I want to be able to change windows. But yeah, it's going to take me a minute to do that. And whew, man, this looks like it's getting late, and the day has gone. Now the day is over. And I did get some work done.
Pointer. So you can see down here like said, near the timeline in the.
So like I said, I'm going to be learning this and ScreenFlow so I can edit I'm going to let ScreenFlow run during a live session, and then I'm going to come back and edit it, and then I'm going to go live and let the ScreenFlow play live, the edit version. Okay? And but meanwhile, I've rearranged all these. I'm gonna put everything back the way it was, the way I just did that so that you can see everything. Everything. Just a long one here. No, that's not. I want to be able to do animation, be able to put this to the move stuff to the click. I want to be able to edit videos and move them to move the music to my, move the videos to my edit. If you can follow my babble. There's a lot of stuff I want to do. But those guys, they gave me that compliment that they've compared me to Tank on the Matrix. Now that means I got to step up my game. They gave me a compliment like that. I got to step my game up. Yeah. I got to step my game up. I'm going to experiment with the ScreenFlow. I'm going to dive into it instead of just watching videos. I'm just going to move the stuff around and guess for what I got, you know. Guess what I got. Guess my best. So stay tuned for some bunch of editing videos and moving screens around and all kind of stuff in the future. And be prepared for some cover tunes too. I need to get on my cover tunes, get back on my cover tunes actually. Actually, I want to pull up a video of me playing the piano that sounds terrible and do the same. I want to do a reaction on my own videos and redo all of the ones that's bad. And the ones that got real long beginnings. Some of them is like 3-minute beginnings before the music starts. But yeah, so everybody stay tuned. Woo! Man, it can't be that cold out there. I'm feeling the air. What's the weather like in Washington, D.C.?
It's currently clear and 34 degrees
Whoa!
in Washington, District of Columbia.
I knew it wasn't all in my mind. 34 degrees. I knew it was cold up in this house, up in this joint. Oh, look at that there. My coffee cake playing music by itself. I know what that is. That's I need to change the name of this. Prophet VS. Prophet VS. It's wrong. Prophet. Gotta spell it out. Prophet. The Prophet VS. I got it right. And here it is on the other, you can't see. Let me see, hold on. Are you watching on both screens? OBS. I gotta go back and fix these screens. Tighten this up. I don't know why my legs are so cold. This is the big screen. This is behind me. I don't need to. Let me see. Behind me. There it is. That's the screen I want to show you. Plug in. I need another screen. 3 screens. This is, oh, I know. I can't have my cake and eat it too, though. Okay, it's set up right now. Here we go. And I say my coffee cake is playing music. And this window here is not right. Oh, I know. show you this before I sign off. There's the prophet right there. And I didn't even go through none of the presets. Strings. And this is vintage instruments. You know what? I would go back and show you what I was going to do with this. Let's see if it's going to fit before I go. Let's see if I can sync it now. That. I didn't sync, I didn't quantize any of this. Quantize. Oh, let's see here. Eighth notes. Oh, it moved. Everything moved. I gotta undo that. Right? I can tell. Whoops. Redo. Now I'm just fooling around. I hate to be doing this now. But anyway, when I'm seeing I was freezing and wondering why my legs were cold, and I'm rearranging, putting blankets around the windows and everything, and wonder why my feet were still cold. And now, because it's freezing outside, 32 degrees is freezing. Wow. So, look at this. My, what's the name is acting funny? The prophet is all glitched out. Can you see? Let me see. Do you got all the windows? Before I get ready to sign off. Yeah. You got it. Prophet is acting up. Open it back up. There, now it's looking good. But I need to get in here and start doing some stuff, man. But like I said, I'm going to learn that ScreenFlow so I can edit while I'm going. I'm going to do a live session with ScreenFlow flowing, and then I'm going to go back and edit it and put up the same thing, go back live again and let ScreenFlow play live. So it can have a live version and you have an edited version with notes and everything and windows closing and opening. All right? So that's what's going to happen. So I got to get busy. Man, I was trying to figure out why I was freezing in here. Legs frozen. But peace and love, peace and hair grease, peace and roast beef, peace and roast grief. Live long and prosper. Stay safe. And peace in Yeshua HaMashiach, which is Jesus Christ translation, King James. You read about him in the King James. You got to have him in your heart, though. This is a real thing. This is not something somebody made up. You know, go to YouTube and type in forbidden books of the Bible. If you're already familiar with the King James, you have to get the basics first. King James is the basics. You got to know what's going on. You know, Adam and Eve, and then Abraham, the promise came through him, and promise through then generations, the lineage, and then Mary. And then the baby came, and then he grew up, walked around on the planet, and he was crucified, he rose again. All this stuff is in the plan. You got to, it falls into place. If you don't know those stories, when you go, a lot of times you go to church, you don't know what the man talking about if you don't know what he talking about. You got to have the basic understanding of sin into the world, and then it had to be put in check. That's what the blood of Jesus is all about. This ain't no joke. This ain't no religion, really. I know it's a religion, anything that, any strong belief in anything. But this is reality, man. It's past that, man. It's past the matrix, really, too. And they're gonna start messing with some stuff too. Things gonna I'm gonna make things gonna start glitching out worse than that. What happened inside that Miami? With the, I think that was planned too. I think that was a rehearsal of them using some kind of software and hologram stuff to see how people react. Because you don't orchestrate 60 police cars surrounding a shopping mall and having it so that nobody can come out without them checking their phones first. They had checkpoints. You don't set up all of that in one accidentally. Police are not that organized. There's 4 people fighting. 60 police cars come and put a perimeter around a shopping mall where they're going to check your phone and delete your video. That's what I think. I think they deleted most of people's videos, or people realize that if they did have something, they don't need to put it out because they're going to keep everything a secret. But like I said, you don't have people fighting in a shopping mall and shooting fireworks off, and then 60 police cars come and put a perimeter around a shopping mall, all in one move. I don't know no police forces. At any given moment, you can have 60 of them showing up and fall into place that smoothly. That had to be rehearsed first. And that was a rehearsal. That was a precursor for things to come. You know, I think they're going to start using the technology they got to try to set everything into motion. You know, I'm not talking about the UFOs or flying saucers or the aliens or any of that stuff. I'm talking about how they had 60 police cars show up out of the blue and then put a perimeter around that shopping mall, demanding people's phones. One guy said he got locked up, and then everybody that did come forward came back later and said they were lying, just like the Roswell recant. I'm out. See, but be prepared, man. You gotta be prayed up, man. And now, if you was raised in a holiness church, or you got to know what the blood of Jesus is, being able to plead the blood. Matter of fact, years ago, I saw on those UFO magazines where they took down, it used to be in front of, it used to be a magazine, it's the same magazine that they used in Men in Black to check what was going on. Inquirer and all of those crazy magazines. They got rid of a lot of them because they were telling the truth. But I'm not talking about those portals or things. I'm talking about them putting something in place. They've been practicing. They had to practice that thing. 60 police cars surrounding the mall that smoothly. I'm just talking about how smooth the police had their act together. And no video footage, legitimate video footage from inside that place has been released. I'm just saying they are preparing to do some stuff to the people. They don't care nothing about you. They just want to be able to control you. And then people, the bad part about it is the young people who go to those places, once one thing happened, they all jump in and start, like they all being controlled. Maybe they are being controlled. Blood of Jesus. you don't know Jesus, you need to find him, have him come into your heart. And say, I'm tired of living that way. I want to. You can go online and find out how to get saved. I'm not going to tell you. There's so many different ways, so many different. That's so funny that T.D. Jakes, I ain't even going to get into none of this. See ya. Goodbye. Matter of fact, I think we should restrain from discussing these things. I'm not going to be doing this again. I don't think we should be talking about all of this crazy stuff that's happening. I don't think we should talk about it amongst each other. Not unless you're absolutely positive you know what you're talking about. I know that I know that was a precursor for things to come. I can say that. And I know they're going to do it again. They're going to practice doing it, and then they're going to try it on us. We the lab rats, man. Lab rats. And United States is a giant POW camp. Each city is its own Stalag. United States is a giant POW camp. Each state is a different prison camp with different rules and regulations for people to follow. That's why it would be so easy to start a civil war, because every state has its own rules and regulations. But the blood of Jesus, and God has his hand on his children, the same way he protected the Israelites during all those plagues. And I'll say this, when they went through the Red Sea, it didn't take no 20 minutes or 15 minutes. That Red Sea had to stay open for a couple of days. It had to stay open for more than one day. Because that was 12 tribes, a nation. That's like a whole nation of people. It wasn't like in the movies. It was millions of people. And everybody's moving their stuff. It had to stay. That Red Sea had to stay open for more than one day.